What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the iTrade channel. So let's get right into the pre-market session. We'll try to keep the video nice and short, about 10 minutes. And we'll be going over the stocks that I'll be particularly trading, and then we'll also get into the scanner here and look at some of the penny stocks that are gapping up for the day. Now currently what you see on the scanner is specific to the settings that I put in there, just due to my trading style. But once we go over the two stocks that I'll be trading here today, I'll switch it up, and then we'll go into and see the penny stocks that are gapping. Today for me are going to be Twitter and CCL. Twitter's gapping down currently about 5%. They reported earnings today, so that'll be an earnings play. And then we also have CCL up currently just under 1%. So let's get right into the charts here. I have already got them on the charts. We'll start with Twitter, TWTR. So Twitter reporting earnings today. Current pre-market resistance is about 35.50. Again, reported earnings of about 807 million compared to 786 million last year. There was no forward guidance given due to the COVID-19 crisis. Now, the one thing that I mainly look at on Twitter and on any of the social media stocks is the DAUs, or the daily active users. Those tend to move the stock a little bit more, as opposed to them reporting their actual numbers. Of course, their numbers are important because you want to know if the company is making money or losing money, which could also trigger a play intraday if possible. So what they reported was they had 133 million daily active users compared to 121 million this previous quarter, which is up about 24% from the last quarter. Now, another thing to know with Twitter here is that it's moving with the market. So currently the SPY is moving to the downside, so it'll be a short bias day until a trend is changed, or there's a confirmation that the trend will change. I initially had a play for Twitter in through this area here, and then we got this big down move, or this big down red candle here. So essentially what will happen here is the trade will be formulated depending on what the SPY does, like I mentioned. The green lines and the red lines are support and resistance lines. The green lines are resistance, the red lines are support. Now, I don't specifically trade off the Thinkorswim platform. I don't day trade off the Thinkorswim platform. I day trade off the TradeStation platform because that's where I have the proprietary indicators. My Thinkorswim platform is just about more for swing trading, and then I also have a Tradevate account where I professionally trade futures for a proprietary trading firm. So this trade, again, it'll just formulate due to what the market does. Potentially push to the upside to fail maybe at the VWAP, or maybe to the 20-day moving average, and then a short bias trade should be taken on this. But for now, still, I've already analyzed Twitter. It's part of the trade plan. My motto is stick to the script. Whatever I analyze, I'm going to stick to. So Twitter will definitely be a trade today, but the trade will be depending on what the market does. Move over to CCL. And now CCL was number 2 on the scanner. It has about a 2% change. Well, now it's got about a 1% change from yesterday. So far about 2 million shares of volume and 8,500 shares, or 8,500 trades taken on the stock so far. There is a potential pattern that's forming here on the 30-day 4-hour chart that I saw. Let's pull it up, make it bigger. And then there's also a potential double top formation that's coming up here, which I'll show you guys. So, well, now that the market has moved down, obviously the play is not there anymore. But what I started to notice is it was a potential bull flag coming in through here. Now it seems to have broken that on this big red candle. So now the formation that we have to pay, or the pattern recognition formation that we have to pay attention to, is that if we get that push up, we do have that double top formation here at around the 1850 area. So do keep an eye out for that. Let me go back to the 2-day 10-minute chart. I usually trade off the 10-minute charts as well. So looking at the yearly chart here on the right hand side, it's got about the RSI is at around 57, and the yearly daily average volume is about 88 million. Yesterday, however, they had the volume was at about 111 million. Typically I don't trade stocks with over 100 million shares of volume, and with the story behind CCL and how it was impacted with the COVID-19 crisis, I tried to stay away from it as long as I could. With it being number 2 on my scanner today, I decided to take a stab at it. However, again, the motto is stick to the script, so I'm going to wait until the trade formulates. It also looks like it's moving with the overall market, So we're going to see what we do here on CCL. So the initial trades were kind of, you know, they were there earlier in the morning. However, we don't know what the market's going to do. So now I just have to wait and see what the trade plan is actually going to be once the market opens here. So let's get back into the scanner here and let's see what else is moving. So for penny stocks, we also have Tesla moving obviously on the earnings report. UAVS, I believe that is a penny stock. Currently at about 250, has about 3.5 million shares traded. About 11,000 trades taken on it already. So we'll take a look at UAVS, and then let me go ahead and change this, and we'll look at penny stocks. As you can see, this one gives you everything from even over-the-counter penny stocks that are trading. So let's go ahead and look at, there's a bunch of them here. I typically don't trade the penny stocks, but let's see which one might look good. And actually, I have my other screen down here at the bottom where I've got all the other scanners that are gapping. I know a lot of people like to use trade ideas. I also use trade ideas as well, but looks like QEP. So let's go to some of these penny stocks here. Get rid of that. UAVS was first on that list. Oh, what happened here? All right, UAVS. One second. UAVS. Alright, so UAVS currently moving to the downsides. Large pre-market gap here from about 256 to about 347. Does it have any news? News is important. AG Eagle Aerial Systems shares continuing higher in pre-market. 26%, 160% rally on Wednesday. Didn't see fundamental news on the stock to justify the move higher. So if it's just moving on, typically when they tend to move on no news, the next day is usually a reverse split. So just, these are, I know they're cheap and they're you can take heavier share size, but the risk that comes with this is just not for me. Well, it looks like we gapped up, pushed here, and then came into consolidated, and then a secondary leg up here. Let me go to the 30-day 4-hour, see what that looks like. You can actually keep this on watch. I'd watch potentially this $2.27 area for a potential support bounce there. However, this is trading on no news, so I just be careful with it. It looks like it's still coming up from yesterday, so just keep an eye on it. That 227 area might be in a support area where you'll get a bounce on UAVS. We also have QEP trading the same, $1.39 pre-market high. Let's look at the yearly chart. This one looks actually a little bit better with the pattern. Overall, still a cheap stock. I don't know if it's gapping up on news. Let's take a look. QEP research further guidance other than cap investment guidance will be suspended. So it looks like they reported earnings. So this would be an earnings play. They reported, let's see, earnings were 0.026 estimate, 0.21 actual. So just a little bit under their earnings here. Now this one as well, potentially take a look at some of these support levels in through here. So it looks like the pre-market support, we do have one candle at the pre-market support here at around $1. That whole number, that dollar area, should be some support if it comes down to it. Again, penny stocks tend to be very volatile, so keep an eye on that $1 area. And last but not least, looks like we have LMPX, and I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. There's nothing there to trade. Even, let's see, on the 1-minute chart. I am on the 5-minute chart, so I might, yep, I wouldn't touch that with the 10-foot pole. So go ahead and leave LMPX alone, and then we can move on to, let's see what that one is. MIND. And I wouldn't touch this one either with the 10-foot pole. So, I mean, the scanner will be up on the live feed as well as the block trade scanner. So just go ahead and take a look at the scanner if you guys want to look at more of the penny stocks that are moving. Again, the two stocks that I'll be trading today is Twitter and CCL. And if you guys have questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section. Again, the pre-market session will always be run at 7:30 each morning. So if you guys want to tune in at 7:30 each morning, take a look at the scanners, and then just take a look at the 2 stocks that I'll be trading for the day. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope that helps, and don't forget to check out the scanners. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the pre-market session.